Okay, Taiwan. The topic is back again. I have a bit of flu, something like that. So apologize for that. But very, very interesting again. Okay, let me do a video about Taiwan. Taiwan is gone to China. Period. And I mean, around I don't know, 2012, 2013, maybe earlier, the Taiwanese elites told Washington, D.C., they were no longer interested in being dependent on America for security. They were well interconnected with the Chinese supply chains. They're rich. And they told America they didn't really care much about America. So America said, okay, well, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's fine. Uh, the topic became what would America receive in advance for leaving Taiwan to China. So the first step was transferring the chip technology to the United States and to Europe. And that started in 2015, as far as I am privy of. Uh, and then the transfer of technology has continued. I think I'm pretty much sure that by now it's complete. So the West now has the entire chip production technology that Taiwan had or has. Now, secondly, this is a matter of, and with the Chinese, with the Sun Tzu, there is no concept of a deal, you know. Uh, it's like everything is fluid. So I give you Taiwan, it's quid pro quo, and I get something. So another thing that United States or Washington D.C. might have asked to let China invade Taiwan or to do a peaceful transition or something to appear as if Xi Jinping will get all the glory doesn't really matter. What seems like it is the case is the transfer of Hutchison ports from Chinese control to Western control to MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company, which works for the Pentagon. I've told you that in the past. MSC is effectively the American National Shipping Company, period. So if MSC take control of those 20 or 22 terminals globally, it's like the United States controls them because it's the United States funding now all these purchases that the MSC is doing, new ships and all that thing. Uh, what could be a third quid pro quo is what I think now. I mean, the Hutchison port seems self-evident to me about the technology transfer, chip technologies. I just know what could be part of the quid pro quo. I believe this is just me understanding how the system works, and I don't have any knowledge on this. Right? Would be the Levantine ports. Again, I don't have any knowledge. I do have knowledge about the technology transfer. Based on what I know, the transfer or the purchase of the Hutchison ports would be part of this deal because I know how it works. I know what MSC is. Uh, what I think is the case now is that the US is demanding all the Levantine ports in exchange for ceding fully Taiwan to China. All Levantine ports. That would be Beirut port, that would be the Gaza port, and that would be the Syrian ports. This is the thing that I'm saying right now for the Levantine ports is pure conjecture. The other two I do know. Okay, so again, Taiwan is gone to China. Period. Mean that the Taiwanese elites who did not want to be under China have already left. So the transition to Chinese control is now just a matter of what is the United States going to get in quid pro quo in return for ceding fully Taiwan to China. That's all I have. Again, everything is bad. Everything will get worse. No light at the end of the tunnel. Have no hope. The worst is yet to come.